Hi, thanks for your time. This presentation shows how we use visual communication techniques to support communities when negotiating and implementing major projects on traditional lands. vLearning is a consultancy firm specialising in visual communication to support negotiation, mediation, community consultation, and education. In this presentation, I'll explain how we use visual communication to support project implementation from conception through to conclusion. Okay, so let's have a look at how the community consultation model works. The main elements in the model are the landowners and the community they represent. Companies enter discussions with landowners to see whether a proposed project will move ahead. As part of negotiation, a company may make an offer to the landowners. The landowners discuss the offer amongst themselves and then communicate with the wider community. Community discussion normally focuses on potential employment and expected revenue. This is normally the starting point for negotiation. After discussion takes place, community leaders ordinarily need to obtain informed consent from the wider community for any decisions they're putting forward. Only after receiving informed consent can they offer a decision or go into further negotiation. Without informed consent, the time frame for starting a proposed project is extended indefinitely. In addition to employment and remuneration outcomes, there are other considerations in the negotiation process. We divide this into well-being and management. Well-being is providing the foundation for a robust and progressive community. This includes infrastructure development, increasing health standards, and increasing educational levels. Measurable outcomes in well-being are an essential component of the negotiation process. Good management practices are also essential to achieving economic growth and creating opportunity. This includes governance structures and systems to support business growth. Again, incorporating support for governance and business initiatives should be included in the negotiation process. There are a number of critical success factors required for this community consultation model to flow smoothly and achieve results in a reasonable time frame. Firstly, there should be simple, effective communication techniques that present complicated information in an easy-to-understand format. Communication should also reach the whole community to achieve an accurate indication of informed consent. The community also needs to see visible progress and updates that show things are moving forward in a reasonable time frame and that any concerns are being addressed. By placing an emphasis on these critical success factors, a relationship develops based on transparency, cooperation, trust, and vision for the community. We contribute to the critical success factors by using visual communication during negotiation. We aim to have 90% of communication delivered visually during negotiation and mediation. This enhances the relationship and speeds up the negotiation process. In addition, our visual communication process supports community leaders as they communicate information to the wider community. All communication is visually based, therefore the reach into the community is far greater. This leads to a smoother and faster process of reaching informed consent. In addition to providing support during the negotiation process, we also assist in community consultation and education for the lifespan of a project and beyond. Unfortunately, history shows that many standards in well-being and management decline after a major project has finished its life cycle. The objective should be to raise standards more rapidly in the growth stage and ensure standards continue to rise after the life of the project has ended. In the short term, there should be a visible impact on lifestyle and standards to ensure ongoing community support. In the longer term, the community should expand their aspirations rather than see their vision and hope decline. At all times, there needs to be consistent communication to ensure the community is reminded that progress is being made towards achieving aspirations. Communication needs to focus on progress with health and education initiatives, infrastructure development, and wealth creation through investment. These elements are the foundation for future prosperity. This is where we can provide support. vLearning provides visual resources and programs that allow teachers, health workers, public servants, and business people to communicate visually across the wider community. This raises health and education standards and provides a far more effective way of communicating with all community members. We also provide visual communication using graphics, video, and animation to inform the community of progress in infrastructure development. In addition, we visualize all information on wealth creation and investment to inform the community of progress. The Community Aspirations model allows communities to be kept informed and educated. The overall objective is to achieve self-sufficiency, growth, and cultural and economic autonomy. The services we offer increase community awareness and decrease the time taken to reach community aspirations. If you're interested in using these services, then the following steps provide an overview of our process. We start with a presentation of visual modelling and examples of communication to landowners and companies. This leads to initial discussions around specific objectives. If you want to move forward from that point, we develop a strategic plan for the implementation. We start with creating visual communication for community consultation with the objective of securing informed consent. The next stage is to implement a visual learning centre to provide visual resources and programs to help raise health and education standards in the community. We then produce an information plan to update the community on infrastructure and investment progress. We would also visually communicate any new innovations and ideas introduced to support and build the community. Across the process, we'll provide visual communication and education for the community. We also provide visual mediation between landowners and the company throughout the process. Our consultants provide strategic input, conceptual and visual design, communication through multiple delivery formats, and mediation during negotiations. At all times, we remain impartial. Our role is to enhance communication between landowners and the company they're in discussions with. Our objective is to assist landowners and companies create a unified vision for community prosperity. Thanks for your time. Please feel free to contact me if you have any questions.